Hello YouTube, I keep forgetting that the camera's on this side. My name is Ekuegan, you call me EK. Today's video we're going to be going over the INSIDIOUS pulse rifle from the raid. It took me forever to get 5 red borders, because that's life. If you watch the short clips from the past, I was excited that the gun can get, you know, Dragonfly and One for All on it. So we're going to go through the perks that this weapon can get, and then we're going to talk about like what I chose on my weapon. So when we see here, there's a bunch of different options. This gun can do multiple things. I mean, even if you wanted to, you could do Dragonfly killing stuff, and then you could get Rampage ×3 right away, which you can keep up if you want to, right? Because if you put these two together, you're gonna probably have to run Rampage spec. I don't really care that much about it. The next thing besides these two right here, I love the Dragonfly and the One for All combo. The reason why I say that is because once you kill something and hits three different targets, you have this up. And having this up for 10 to 11 seconds because it's enhanced is pretty nice. Another thing about enhanced Dragonfly is that you do get a little bit more reload speed, so that's not a bad thing to have. If you're, you know, if let's just say, for instance, in the future, you want this pulse to be your shield breaking fella, right? That can work on different things. You could probably go to adaptive munitions. But the thing about adaptive munitions on pulse rifles and ARs is that it's 33.3% per hit, right? Whereas bows, hand cannons, and scouts is 166 per hit. So when it comes to adaptive munitions, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of having it here. I'd rather have it on a hand cannon, preferably, or a bow, or even a scout, all right? That being said, these are the first two things that I want. You also have to remember that you don't even need to level this gun to level 16 to get this. I believe it unlocks at level 8. You can, like, when you get the gun to level it up, you already have these two open. That these could be your first choices. You can put on alloy mag, right? And then you could, I think when I got it, I think I had polygonal alloy mag in these two right here, and I ran with it. It felt pretty good. And then when I was able to change it, I went with fluted because I wanted more handling. I went with flare magwell, so it gave me a bit more reload and some stability. The masterwork was reload speed, fluted, flared, Dragonfly, One for All. I always love putting on minus spec, especially if we are in endgame and there's that Q burn. Minus spec is pretty nice to actually have. I'm also going to demonstrate it in this law sector. Yes, I know, I love this law sector, right? It's pretty nice to, you know, kind of hit one target, a bunch die, and One for All procs. So that means you get that 35% damage benefit really quick. If you go into a GM and it is acute arc burn, right, this is a nice thing to have. That means that you get to cover ground on a lot of different targets, and then having the extra damage show up is never a bad thing. Damage is always going to be a thing that people want, and the higher the damage, the better. And I think having One for All as one of the damage perks is pretty nice. I like handling because I can switch to the weapon and kind of shoot really quick. I do know that a gun feels much better the more handling it has, and I definitely noticed that when I like went back and chose a site for this. So if you're out there looking for a role that's fun and just like normal Destiny, right? Not like GM level, but just like anything at level or even under, this is still the role that you should go for. That's about it. If you have any questions or anything, put them in the comment section. If you feel like there's a better role out there that you like, definitely leave that in the comment section as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to turn on notification on to all. Deuces.